All right, you guys, welcome back in for the crazy. welcome, welcome back in for the community chat reading. I'm so sorry, y'all. I look like shit. Whatever. All right. All right, so we're going to get right into it. This transit is the moon in Capricorn squaring over to the North Node in Aries. It's taking place at 5:56 p.m. It is currently 5:55 on the clock, so 5:55. All right, 6 degrees, 30 minutes, 33 minutes, something like this. All right. It's coming through with having a round up to the 7th degree of Capricorn and Aries to find out where the square is taking place and what it's talking about. Let's look into it. A veiled prophet of power. All right, the visionary. Typically inhabiting the margins of society, some people are gifted to see what is coming and announce it to their group. Insights into what to expect of life. Whether it is a small family or a world religion, a group that exists has its own identity and purposes, which are above and beyond the individuals that comprise the group. It says there is a group soul acting as a group consciousness and communicating its perceptions and plans in some symbolic form. This is the guide of the group, whose face is the collective projection of group members, and whose earthly voice is carried by those whose openness, faith, and carried by those whose openness, faith, and sensitivity enabled them to be a medium for its messages. All right, it's showing me a veiled prophet over power. It's going like this, with like a veil. All right. Speaking about supremacy, few learn to see what is the essential nature of existence, and these people succeed. Supremacy occurs when we have something like wealth, knowledge, skills, connections, or a position of importance. For example, we find that reading the future has power. The veiled prophet of power is a person who keeps quiet about their inner facility to know what others cannot know about what is come to pass. All right, now we're looking at the energy of Aries at the 7th degree and where this square is taking place. A man successfully expressing himself in two realms at once. So living both sides of each situation, waking up to life's inherited polarities and possibilities. In contrast to our single-pointedness and willingness to fit in is our ability and capacity to hold alive and vibrant two polarities of life, each of which brings joy. Taken together, they explain the complexity of our human experience and our relationship to such dualities as spiritual and material, self and community, and magical and religious. This one speaks about proficiency, mastering how to focus our attention brings competence in all of the many realms of existence. The nature of reality is not made clear to us except insofar as we are able to create for ourselves a well-defined identity. The clarity of identity progresses in direct proportion to the degree of proficiency we develop as we learn how to control events. It is wrong to assume passively that there exists in secret a complete and detailed version of self and that our life's purposes is to uncover it. Identity is created out of a never-ending succession of choices. It does not exist at all except when making these choices. They can't be choices of action or perception, doing or being, and they arise out of what we do with the focus of our attention. Well, all right, listen. Living on both sides of a situation, understanding both polarities, and then the energy of being the visionary. All right, insights into what to expect in your life. It's giving a veiled prophet of power. So being able to more so see into the future is what it is. If you have this power, then this is you working as a group, being able to communicate through the energy of consciousness. Let's get right into it. Welcome in, you guys. Well, damn. I'm seeing the Herald here with small regrets and longing. The Heir, unseen potential and hesitation. The Muse, generosity and naivety. Spymaster, knowledge and distrust. All right, with the Herald, it says, nimble hands pluck at the strings of a lute, and fragrant smoke curls from beneath the wide brim of a hat. The Herald exudes an easy sort of charm and draws others to them as they play their tune, but beneath the smile and easy laugh, there is an undercurrent of melancholy. They think back to the day that their life changed, to the flowers of the hillsides, the hares in the grass, and the guard waiting in ambush. Would their fate have been different had they taken a different path back then? Or would it still have turned out the same way? It's easy to get caught up in the what ifs, but if you go forward holding on to all of those little regrets, you're going to miss out on the pleasures of the moment. Be your own herald of change and bring something new, more positive into your life. Don't let the force of your own feelings separate you from finding joy in your path you're on right now. In reverse, in spite is a powerful motivator. In a moment when your motivation may be flagging, think of those who doubted you and use that satisfaction of proving them wrong to get where you need to go. Once you're there, don't forget to release those feelings again. So are you regretting moving on from the past? Because you should actually be celebrating that. Not being afraid to do so. Let's see what's this. You could definitely be looking back at the past and where you may have made wrong choices. You may have walked away from the past already. 8 of Cups. Emotionally withdrawn from that. King of Swords. It's like you released it and accepted the truth about it. But it's coming through still as the energy of regret, feeling like you missed out on some sort of opportunity. 10 of Pentacles. And Judgment. Or do you want to return there because it's what feels familiar? Feels long-term? Feels like it's going to bring you in a sense of stability or something? Saw this first. This was under it. You have to pick a side is what that means. I see you separating from the past. You're not with that energy. You could be nostalgic about it. I don't know. It's coming through like that. There could have been a side to you in the past that was deceptive and or strategizing how to get away. But now you may feel like you have some sort of small regret about it. But it's only coming through because you feel that you've missed out on some sort of opportunity. Maybe you were more stable back then. Is this something that you should return to? Three of Cups in the Strength card. Yes. Is there unfinished business there? very contradicting. If it's a workplace, they've betrayed you. If it's family and or friends, you can return to it. What's the difference in between the two? Whatever you're more passionate about. Obviously, that's going to be family and or friends. The other energy would be too controlling. Anything else? If it feels toxic, it's a burden, let that shit go. I feel like you've accepted a truth that you've already walked away from something. Or maybe you feel like you're deceiving yourself because maybe you're not over it yet. You feel regret about it. You feel discontent with your choice maybe. I don't know. But if you end up reconciling with whatever these energies are, if it's a family and or a friend, or if it's a workplace, the workplace will betray you. The family member, I don't know. It's given like strength. It's going to take a lot of strength and passion to continue to move forward with that. If you return back to a workplace, it's going to remain where they try to remain in control. It's burdening. Let's look at the hair. It's like you're not really realizing how far you've already come. You've already separated. You're already going through the hurt. You've already understood that if it was a missed opportunity, you're okay with it. So in the hair, all right, it says a crown sits on a pedestal full of waiting potential. Years of preparing for a role have led to this moment. The crown is powerful and it is fulfillment. But it is also a responsibility that will affect every part of the hair's future. The hair has known that this day will come, and yet it feels like a lifetime of learning could never have prepared them for stepping into this role. The weight of expectation is a heavy mantle, but there is no turning back from it now. The end of every journey signals the beginning of a new one, and it's natural to still feel uncertain about this new path in front of you. You may be hesitating, but trust that you've already laid the groundwork for making this opportunity the most beneficial that it can be. The rewards that will come are worth this moment of uncertainty. So you don't even see where this is taking you yet. With you separating from the past and moving into this near future energy, or wherever you are right now. In reverse, it says you're not yet ready to accept the fact that you've reached the end of one journey. The beginning of the next is strange and unfamiliar to you. Looking forward feels empty, as though you're not ready yet to let go of the past. But what is missing? It may be time to tie up some loose ends before moving forward. So if you feel like you need to reconcile with something back here, it's only going to be so that you can learn how to release it. That's what it's giving me. So whatever this energy is saying, it's bringing intention. It's a square. It's uncomfortability. Got the star here, so you got lots of potential. Page of Pentacles to learn new skills. High Priestess to utilize and be the visionary. All right. Nine of Swords, things will start taking off for you very quickly. Justice, you'll remain in balance. Seven of Cups and the Six of Swords, this will allow you to move away from whatever you felt confused about. Or whatever may have been kept hidden, like a secret or something. This is a specific gift and what's coming through where you can to communicate. So it says, whether it is a small family or a world religion, a group that exists has its own identity and purposes, which are above and beyond the individuals that comprise the group. There is a group soul acting as the group consciousness and communicating its perceptions and plans in some symbolic form. This is the God of the group, whose face is the collective projection of the group members and whose earthly voice is carried by those whose openness, faith, and sensitivity enable them to be a medium for its messages. So you are the medium pertaining to the messages. You could be an Aquarius and or a Libra, an air sign, specifically. All right. Anything else on this? Queen of Wands and Jupiter and Gemini with the Eight of Swords. Moon card. Whatever you do creatively, don't allow yourself to get trapped up in your head due to things that are of the unseen. You got this King of Wands coming out behind it. I feel like you're being guided here, because it's coming together with the Ten of Cups. You're supposed to be on a path with someone that's supposed to be helping you here. I don't know if whatever you were releasing, this is going to be a counterpart that is more so in business. Possibly pertaining to the communication that you're tapping into right now. All right. I don't have Hierophant out here, but I am feeling the energy of the ascension that took place after taking a step back and doing something different. So it definitely has a spiritual sense to it all. The Muse. All right, so laughter, flowing wine, the sound of someone playing the lyre. Sunshine streams into the square, bathing a gathering of dancing youths in its warmth. The Muse doesn't see the world as it is, but rather its potential, and dreams of a life of peace and equality. Never short of a song or a toast, the Muse is an optimist and a lover, always ready with a kind word and a spare cup of wine. Now is the time to look beyond the bad news and embrace a little of that dreamer spirit. Any situation can be improved with hard work, but it also needs optimism. Belief in the potential for a better outcome, especially if others believe in it too. Being jaded is for the world weary. Embrace positivity instead. Says a dream is a wonderful thing, but don't get too wrapped up in it. There's still danger out there, and being too naive about the reality of the world can trip you up along the way. There's a balance to be found between optimism and realism. I mean, if you move in the energy of truth and you're getting the downloads from spirit, if you were meant to be the visionary here, then obviously this is what you have to bring into your reality. Because it comes through the energy of the subconscious state. Something like this. Let's see what it is. It says generosity and naivety. I feel like this can be an opportunity for you to come out of some sort of hardship. The Hierophant is asking for you to more so trust in the path to healing. It's like work hard through the energy of the transformation so you can step back into your power somehow. Not giving up. I don't know if there's something that you do for work that makes you feel in alignment than where you were before. But it's coming through where you've had to go through a lot of anxiety, stress, worries in order to step into your happiness. Why would you ever want to return to the past if it looked like this? That's like you going in the opposite direction. And where if it's a workplace, they're going to try to control you. If it's a family member, that can be worked out. Because that happens through the energy of passion and love. The workplace is more so, it's like materialistic shit that you get from there, right? But something important about the Spymaster being here pertaining to knowledge. I don't know. I'm seeing... Where's the card? I'm seeing the Three of Cups right here. 1, 2, 3 cups. I count. Same as this. These are kindred spirits that come through and help you on your path. Give you strength. Walk you through so that you're able to continue moving forward with the energy of passion and love. The energy of water, that's through the emotional state, right? What else do I need to see? So the High Priestess comes out here with the energy of the visionary, being able to speak the truth, being part of some sort of, again, community of people that have this ability. And then you move forward and you do what you do generously. You go through a transformation, you put in the work, you step into your power. All right, you become a member of a specific organization, an institution, and where the focus is healing. So you're not stuck in your head and you can step back into the energy of your happiness. And it definitely looks a lot better than what you were dealing with. This could be like a sudden change that's going to take place soon. Very soon. Let's read out Spymaster. Nothing happens in the Citadel that ensures... Nothing happens in the Citadel that escapes the Spymaster's notice. They must surely be one of the most powerful people in the court, and yet their office is a small affair, crowded with papers and bottles of stale drink. And knowing how fallible people truly are, how can they trust anyone else? Knowledge is both the stepping stone to power and a poison to optimism. And in seeking it so voraciously, the Spymaster has become trapped on a lonely path. The pursuit of knowledge is a grand goal, but don't let it tarnish your opinion of the world. If you only pay attention to the negative, you can find every person's flaws, every piece of bad news, every shadow, even on a sunny day. Instead, try to exercise some positivity and forgive those around you for their faults. A relationship or a situation can be so much better if its flaws are acknowledged, but not focused on all above else. Your high standards are only setting others up to disappoint you. Rather than expecting too much of people, try to recognize where you're heading or where you're being unrealistic and accept that nothing is perfect. So are you judging somebody here? Where did judgment come out? Over here. The person from the past that you separated and walked away from. Got you. So if you have focused on whatever this ability is and you gain lots of knowledge about it, and now you're moving forward, you in your mind, you feel that this specific workplace has betrayed you. They will control you. But that's the negative thoughts that you're putting in your mindset. It's saying you're going to be burdened. It's a codependency. It's a toxic environment. And you will experience a tower again. Is what you're thinking of how it's going to come through. Let's look at the Spymaster. So this be because you have some sort of ability and you're able to spy into the future. You are already predicting the worst. That's what this is saying. You have the ability to live in two realms at once. It's basically what it's saying with the square. You're able to see the light side of things and the dark side of things. The light side would be moving forward with passion and love and remaining strong, right? If it pertains to family and friends. If it's a workplace, you're immediately going to think that it's going to be going to shit, and it looks like that. I ain't going to lie to you. Ten of Swords, Son of Wands, Devil Tower. I would never want to return to that. I don't know. So the Spymaster is coming out with the Queen of Pentacles, where the King of Pentacles looks a lot better over here, where you're showing generosity and releasing the tension of the anxiety and the stress that this back here has caused you. And again, you're stepping back into your power. You could be taking up a leadership position in a specific organization after this transformation. Coming out of some sort of hardship with healing. So the Spymaster, the knowledge that you've gained, what about it? I feel like this is this union here. If it was this before, because it's coming out over top of this workplace thing. If it was this before, it now will become this. But in your mind, you're set to think that it's going to the shits. And it looks like that. Because it could be a very toxic environment. But you've released this already. So you already know where your truth lies. And that's right here with the energy of the High Priestess. You can see into the future of whatever ability you have, however it comes through for you. You're very intuitive, very psychic, whatever the hell. You got the knowledge about what's to come. If you had the choice to match, it was for a reason. You were being supported so that you could end a specific chapter. Cautiously moving forward to something so much better. Four of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Something that consists of marriage, something that consists of your destiny, something that consists of things that were fated to happen that way. It's bringing in like luck, prosperity, and abundance. Given all fixed signs. Choose your battles wisely. Move forward and whatever seems more positive. Could be self-love. Whoa. So basically, the square that's taking place with the moon in Capricorn is like you're dealing with all this. Capricorn, betrayal. Capricorn, burden. Capricorn, destruction. But then it comes out to be the square is your destiny, your North Node energy, right? And it was coming out where the Wheel of Fortune came out, pertaining to the knowledge that you have. You have the key. All right. All right, we're going to do one more small spread. Loyalty, chains, and promises. With the Hound, I've got the Brawler here. With the lack of empathy and confrontation. And I've got the Botanist here as well. Parenthood and legacy. And the Diviner. Divine timing and evaluation. All right, so the Hound says, oh my goodness, I'm over it. The Hound paces awaiting orders and swearing their loyalty to another. They have learned their place in the world and what is most important is freedom. The Hound's devotion comes from a deep love, blinding them to a life person they are sworn to. They have found security in knowing where their next meal comes from, but some part of them still yearns for the wild. Promises are not made lightly, and you may be starting to realize that an agreement you made has come with more restrictions than you thought. Keeping your word is important, but don't let yourself be taken advantage of. It's not too late to decide that a relationship, agreement, or situation no longer benefits you. Don't hold on to ties out of a misguided sense of loyalty or lost time. Sometimes the best path of action is to break free and start again. All right, so you could be holding yourself up with something. Reversed, it says, past experience have made you shy of commitment, and you're finding it hard to let yourself trust because of how you've been hurt in the past. Not all connections are made with the intention to trap you. Embrace healing and let yourself trust that this could lead to something more positive. Let's see. I feel like if something has been trying to control you, you're ready to fight that shit. Ace of Swords. You're ready to, like, ball up your fist and start brawling. Okay. But I do feel like you're building some sort of legacy around you here. Or, you know, focusing more so on parenthood could be of significance right now. Something will come in divine timing. I don't know. Let's see. This is crazy. Hold on. Where it came out earlier spread, it came out with the Three of Pentacles up top and the Three of Cups on the bottom. And at the end of the reading, I said self-love was going to be of significance. It's coming out over loyalty, chains, and promises. So why do I feel like you're binded to something that actually is pretty damn good for you? Show me again. If you showed me up here, show me again. Because it came through with the Three of Cups with the Strength card. The Three of Pentacles with all the toxic energy that came with the specific workplace. So show me again. This time, if you're collaborating with a specific different group, it's that of a light being. That of spirituality. This is a new path so that you understand what was hidden in the past, whatever was an illusion in the past. This time you move forward in the energy of love. Which brings us to the Three of Cups. Nine of Cups. Here's the King of Swords again. This time it's coming through with the Lovers. Heavy Gemini there. It's through the energy of communication within your emotional state is how I'm seeing it. This was your choice. To do something expressing the energy of love for work. Not that you were working for a dusty ass workplace that was bringing you heavy burdens. One more. Once again, in order to express love and passion. That's the truth. All right. Let's move on to the Brawler. Night falls thick and dark. Night falls thick and dark across the streets, but not all are sleeping. The doors of the music hall pour light and warmth into the courtyard, and when revelers tumble, drunk and rowdy, after them, a spilled drink, a sharp word, and a fight breaks out, and the brawler is once again standing with fists raised, ready to fight their corner, set on showing the world that they don't care what people think of them. The brawler invites confrontations wherever they go. Quick with a brash retort and ready fist, their bullheaded manner makes only enemies, never friends. You won't be able to move forward until the current conflict is resolved. Whether you're in the right or not, take a moment to step back and consider things from an alternate point of view. Entering a situation with your fist raised won't resolve things. Exercise a little empathy and plan out a way to address the matter on a neutral ground. Accept this chance or to improve yourself without carrying forward any malice towards others. So in reverse, a conflict is causing tension in your life, but rather than let it run its course, you've been bottling it up to try and avoid a confrontation. This will only lead to a breakdown in trust. Find the health balance between expressing your needs clearly and keeping the peace. What seems like an incoming argument may turn out to be something once what seems like an incoming argument may turn out to be nothing once you've cleared the air. Somebody's beefing with somebody here. Big time. And it's giving me whatever was the Three of Pentacles back there with all that nasty energy. Somebody's needing to see something in a different perspective here. So the brawler is like, if you're holding on to this energy, it's never going to go away. It needs to be resolved. You need to confront this, whatever it is. So this could be you lacking the energy of empathy. The Star card. I don't know. It's given an Aries and... It's given an Aries and an Aquarius. The need to move forward. I'm telling you, there's a lot of conflict there. It could literally just be a conversation that needs to take place. Ten of Cups. Nine of Wands. You guys, there's boundaries up here. Oh. It's because the High Priestess knows what's going on. That was creepy. I looked down. Okay. Hold on. My gosh. Someone's in the spotlight here, right? With the Star card energy. This Three of Wands energy is causing conflict. Or there's conflict in between an Aquarius and an Aries. I don't know. Ten of Cups is almost like it can be resolved. There's boundaries up here. But the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess, it's because this person is intuitive and they know what's going on. And secretly, this person sees this Queen of Wands as the Empress, coming through lots of strength and being able to manifest what it is that they desire. Is that the reason why the conflict is here? This person feels left out in the cold. Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. It can easily be fixed. How? By coming out of the energy of either self-sabotaging and or some sort of betrayal that may have happened. With whatever this King of Pentacles is, could be did somebody separate from, let's say it's a workplace, due to a King of Cups? Because it's saying yes. I don't know if there was some sort of hidden motive behind someone's success or something that was kept hidden pertaining to somebody's success. I got a victory here and a win here. Hidden. If you separated from a King of Pentacles and went after a King of Cups, it came out this way. King of Pentacles, King of Cups, Three of Swords. You had separated from that person because of this King of Cups. Yep. But I feel like moving forward, you might be moving forward independently this time around. So if you separate from this King of Cups, I don't know. There could be an issue. Where more healing will have to take place. And you'll have to overcome some sort of regret or whatever it is. All the aces more so came out over here. I got the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords. Over top of this loyalty chain and promises. This looks positive over here. Whereas if it was toxic in the past, it's now looking like right now you're having some sort of victory with whatever it is that you're doing. Your High Priestess energy. You got lots of wisdom and knowledge about it. This is where your success lies. And somebody doesn't like it. You shine too much. You're on the right path. They say no. But you're moving forward independently to something better is what it is. Something that you manifested. Moving forward in the strength of your knowing your value. But once again, I don't know if it comes through as seeing whoever you're dealing with lacks empathy. They don't give a fuck what you're going through. They don't give a fuck that you're spiritual. They don't care. But there could be some sort of misunderstanding or something. And where someone felt rejected, played out, left out in the cold, where they felt they needed to come back with some sort of revenge or something with betrayal. And it's like, it's time to end this shit already. So you have to confront this person or the situation. Because there's something else you need to be devoted to. If you left this King of Pentacles for this King of Cups, this is possibly the person that's experiencing the heartbreak because you're now with the King of Cups. I don't know. This person's pissed the fuck off. Because you went and focused on healing and now they're in the energy of regret. They want to bring things back into balance. After some sort of transformation and or tower moment. Somebody had an unexpected change and this person moved forward into a new workplace and has divorced this Morosoka. That's how it's coming through. King of Swords over here. Once again, Queen of Swords right here. Now, the person from the past is watching Page of Swords and wants their fucking Queen of Pentacles back. See what I'm trying to say? It's because you separated from this King of Pentacles and went for the King of Cups. Something like this. Let's get into the Botanist. Beneath the thick glass panes of the greenhouse, sounds of the outside world are muted. Humidity hangs in the air and a heavy veil of mist, and all around you are plants. Vibrant green leaves, exotic flowers, and pungent herbs, grounding their steady secret lives. Deep in the heart of this jungle, the botanist inhales the aroma of fresh earth and presses a seed into its depths, ready to see what life it will lead. So you planted a new seed. I don't see the Ace of Pentacles out here, I'm going to be honest. But it's a new path you're on, obviously. You manifested it this way. The botanist is a parent, a nurturer, a giver of life. By providing the right environment, they bring everything, intentions, material gains, even people into fruition. What you do now creates a legacy for those who come after you. Take what you have learned from the botanist before you and become the next to embrace that role. This card is for you and for those who have nurtured you into who you are today. So if you separated from this King of Pentacles, the King of Cups was the one that helped nurture you into who you are today. Helping you build some sort of legacy. All right, so that's like you separating from materialistic things and understanding moving forward through the energy of love. Where you're moving in the energy of love, you're able to build some sort of legacy. Ten of Pentacles is legacy. Okay. It says, you may have become too parental in your social relationships, becoming controlling and overprotective. This is what's creating stress for others and for you. Let your roles mature by releasing the parent-child dynamic and embrace a more trusting, independent, and adult-to-adult relationship. So if you have to confront something, that's going to take you growing the fuck up and having to do so, having that conversation. Something like that. It's almost like choose your battles wisely moving forward. King of Wands is here. The World card. Two of Swords. I think the crossroads was more so having to release yourself from whatever this King of Wands energy is. Having to have learned the lesson and moving forward successfully. Facing the fear of whatever that may have been. If you need to confront somebody. Hangman, Four Swords, Two of Cups. If you took a step back and you did the healing and you've come into balance within your masculine and feminine energies, and then what? I feel like lesson learned. Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles. You're now back in control of the energy of your emotions. Queen of Cups. Because this is who you're with over here. And then your opportunity comes in. Thank you, Spirit. I'm like, what? So all the opportunities were over here. What you were manifesting was to build a legacy. The opportunity is here now. Release the tension. It all was meant to come in divine timing anyway. That's the next card. I'm going to pull on it, but give me a minute. I got to get all this up. It's almost like someone's faith and their hope was in something actually taking off. But it was a matter of understanding why you had to release the past first. And confronting whatever that was. All right, the diviner. Incense fills the air with its heavy scent, turning the light hazy and thick. Though it makes you cough, the diviner seems unfazed by it, their hands moving in patterns over piles of sticks and the scattered shapes of runestones. By reading the signs, the diviner can determine the path of the future and plant the seeds that are needed to turn events into their favor. Patience is their closest ally. So if you are tapping into the energy of being the visionary here at the specific square, where a veiled prophet has power, it says you've taken the actions needed to achieve your desired outcome. And right now, nothing more can be done to hurry it into fruition. Rather than waiting impatiently, take this moment to evaluate your progress and allow things to happen in accordance with divine timing. Make arrangements so that when this outcome does occur, you're in the best position to embrace it. So that's why I feel like you should be moving in the energy of love and passion instead of moving in the energy of feeling like you're still holding on to the past, because the past is over, it's done with. All right. It says you find yourself without a long-term plan, lacking the vision that will help you lay the path to happiness. Think about what is holding you back, what is stopping you from making the plans that will lead you to your own fulfillment. Whether it is a person, a feeling, and or a physical barrier, address it now. So confront the fucking issue. You can't move back now. You're already moving forward. I feel like you're deep in this healing process already. You got the Four of Swords here with the Queen of Pentacles. All right. The Two of Swords more so may have been where you had to make a decision or faced where, you know, you had a specific crossroads. The Hierophant is here as well. Speaking about you moving forward, doing things traditionally, gaining the knowledge and the wisdom and being led by elders. Six of Swords moving forward. Seven of Swords, strategizing on what? On your happiness. Ten of Cups. Overcoming the betrayals and or the difficulties of the past. Overcoming the hardships. Overcoming and going through the transformation. Understanding why you were in the energy of regret in the first place. But everything happened in divine order, the way it was supposed to. So if you're not satisfied with what it looks like right now, evaluate why you feel that way is what it's saying. Three of Cups, Star card, Death, Knight of Wands, and the Hermit. You're supposed to come out on the other side being the Queen of Cups anyway. Very loving, caring, compassionate, all right, towards others. With this psychic ability, possibly very intuitive. This is the reason why you went down this path. So you got kindred spirits here protecting you in the energy of love. You got your hopes, your dreams, your desires heading your way. You've experienced the transformation in the Death card. You're stepping into your passions, Knight of Wands. You're moving forward very quickly, but it's also asking you to slow down. You got lots of wins. You got a lot of wisdom, but you've got to sit with a specific truth consistently. The Hermit searches for the star. Here's the star with the wisdom. The elder passes it down to the energy of the star. My goodness. I'm sorry. I had to get that out. That was like a cramp in my neck. That's stress, y'all. All right. That's what I got for this community chat. I'm not going to stretch it out anymore. We're going to pull a crystal. We'll read into it, and then we'll move out. We're going to be over and out. So again, I think I keep explaining where these transits are taking place. When there's a square, it's confrontation and or discord and or tension. Take it as it resonates because it's not easy energy. But what does happen and where we're looking at it as, Aries is the North Node. That's your destiny, right? But then it's also coming up with the moon in Capricorn. The moon in Capricorn speaks about practicality, and it says, did I get you? No. Social work, practical assistance, recognition for patient and unassuming work, and achievement through diligence, not giving up, continuing to push forward. All right. All right, let's see. So maybe right now could be a time if you are still working on these gifts that you have. If you do have the ability to be a visionary, start sharpening up your skills. Continue to stay studious. Learn more things, right? Continuously, like, working on your skills. I feel like you were gifted for a reason. So maybe you're supposed to be the one that announce it to a specific group of people. So I don't know if you're meant to be like some sort of public speaker or something. It does come through the energy of communications. It's like the word of God. Being God's medium. Doesn't necessarily have to be that you have specific visions. These are you working on your gifts that has been given to you. Maybe, you know, like I started off with just astrology, understanding it, able to understand through the readings of what, you know, the energy is trying to tell me, that type of thing. People use crystals, people use runes, people use so many different type of divinity. Like, I don't know. All right, so aquamarine, enhanced clarity, calm discernment, awareness, and acceptance of one's truth. Emerald is here with giving and receiving love and opening your heart to friendship and embracing unity. I'm seeing 722 Leo's energy. And I'm seeing 222. All right, so truth, revelation, and the evolution and natural flow of events with Amazonite. Chrysocolla down on the bottom of the deck, speaking your truth. All right, it says here, heartfelt communication and the right of speech. Let's look at aquamarine. So interesting where I just said the square is taking place at 6 degrees and what was it? 33 minutes. So we're going to round up to the following degree, which is 7. The very first card that comes out, number 7. All right. 7 is in numerology associated to the energy of the South Node. All right. But it does speaks about spirituality. It says truth seeker, being analytical, intuitive, spiritual, and a perfectionist. So that would be like what we just saw. The Virgo energy, searching for the star, where the star is here on earth, that's meant to bring the wisdom of the elder down to the universe, to the group of people. Something like this. The letters P, Y, and G of significance. Pretty young girl. I don't know. That's pretty young girl. That's what I just read it as. All right. Aquamarine. Aquamarine assists us in communicating on a frequency of love. Meditation with the stone enables us to soften the edges of our words, teaching us to express ourselves from the heart rather than strictly from what we know. This brings a loving vibration to our speech and interestingly allows us to be truly heard as the vibration is felt by those that we are speaking to. All right, number 22. By the way, the South Node energy is in Libra, and that South Node energy in Libra sits in Aquarius' 9th house, which is all about spirituality. So that star card energy was of significance. Emerald. Emerald is a heart-healing stone that carries the energy of universal love. Meditation with the stone opens the heart and soothes it, allowing releases of blockages brought about by painful emotions. It teaches love and compassion and acts that we carry these qualities out into the world to be shared with others. So sharing this energy of love is of significance, pertaining to the clarity and the truth that you have revealed, whatever this revelation is. All right, Amazonite. It says, meditation with this stone encourages us to explore who we are at the deepest level. It assists us in ascertaining what is true for us at the core of our being and asks us to own what we know as our truth with unshakable certainty and absolute confidence. All right, so 222 is here. And I'm seeing the number 16. Ooh, that's Tower. I also got Chariot out here. All right, Chrysocolla. Chrysocolla is an excellent stone to use when we need assistance in speaking up and speaking our truth. Meditation with the stone helps open and clear the throat chakra, allowing the words of our heart to rise up and be expressed. Chrysocolla teaches us to be aware that our words carry vibration through the sound and asks us to be conscious of what vibrations we are choosing to send out into the world. All right, you guys. 222. Trust fall. It says, you are in the right place at the right time. Take a look around and enjoy the moment. Everything is where it's supposed to be. All right. Let's get some chakra cards out here. Some chakra love cards. Wow. Ooh, Spirit is spitting them out. All right. We got root chakra here. Solar plexus. Throat chakra, heart chakra. Heavy on the root. Crown. And sacral. All right, who's missing? Third eye. And I think that's what we were speaking about here. Who's on the bottom? Balance the chakras. All right, cool. So third eye is what you're missing here. All right. So open up and be that visionary. It's asking you to be grounded. It says sink your roots deep, connect them to the heart of the earth with red jasper at the root chakra. Security, to feel more secure, deepen your connection with nature. All right. That's going to be through the energy of garnet. I think garnet is going to be Aquarius's ruling stone, like crystal, whatever. All right, sacral chakra, creation. The flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. So fire agate, topaz, whatever it's called. Solar plexus chakra. Manifestation. Manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief. Heart chakra, jade. Compassion. Resolve your conflicts with compassion. Lapis lazuli, expression. Express your true self. The world needs you. And the third eye. Sorry, the crown chakra. Rainbow moonstone. I've never heard of that before. Calmness. To calm your monkey mind, do not feed the animal, it says. And we've got chakra balance here with unity. The only illusion is separation. Blue lace agate, amethyst, and new jade. I want to look at rainbow moonstone real quick. Interesting. It's pretty. It looks like an oval. I guess it comes in many different forms. This one's specifically oval. It's the way it comes through. Very pretty. All right, you guys. I'm out of here. It's my last reading for tonight. I'll check you guys out in the morning.